Today on WBOC News at 4.
Flu season has arrived in Delaware. Why some people aren't quite ready to get a flu shot and the reasons why doctors say you should get one right now.
And Hillary Clinton's emails are back in the spotlight. What the emails resurfacing means for the presidential candidate.
We have a fantastic weekend on the way for Delmarva. Temperatures are going to soar, but the winds may be a factor. I'll tell you more coming up.
Now, WBOC News at 4, Delmarva's news leader.
Good afternoon. Thanks for being here today. I'm Todd Carley.
And I'm Jacqueline Carley. Welcome to WBOC News at 4. Delaware has its first lab-confirmed flu case, a signal that flu season is arriving. But even with that in mind, some people say they're just not planning to get one. WBOC's Kent County Bureau Chief Tom Lehman is in Dover this afternoon. And Tom, even though doctors say time is of the essence, many people aren't getting one just yet, or at all.
Well, it's pretty easy to get a flu shot nowadays. A lot of pharmacies, like the one over there across the street, are able to offer them to you. So with that said, there are still a lot of skeptics and procrastinators who say they plan to take their chances. Stephen Hill says he won't be getting a flu shot this year. He says it's been a while since he's gotten the flu or seriously sick.
As I said, I waited too long to start taking something for it. Now, I make sure I stay. If I feel a cold coming on, I take something for it and go from there.
He's not the only one who says he'll forego a flu shot, even though Delaware recorded its first lab-confirmed case.
I work with money and I work with customers, so I always have on gloves. Always.
Delaware is just a couple seasons removed from a record-setting flu season when 28 people died in connection with the illness. But things improved last year when that number dropped to 6. Even though some people say they don't plan on getting flu shots at all or just not getting one right now, the doctors over here at Bay Health say that you should plan on getting one as quickly as possible in order to maximize immunity. Dr. Parvathy Somasundaran with Bay Health says you should get one soon to ward off the disease during holiday gatherings.
It takes about 3 weeks to get immunity, so the ideal time is right now. Come, Halloween time, end of October, November, then coming into Thanksgiving and Christmas, you'll be really protected.
Still, some people remain skeptical.
I got them in the Marine Corps, and before I was in the Marine Corps, I never really got one, and I didn't really see a difference in how I felt during flu season, so I just haven't seen a point in going to get one.
It's recommended pretty much everyone get a flu shot, though it's emphasized that young children, pregnant women, and people older than 50 get one. Now, the state says it does not know yet how many people have gotten flu shots, but officials did say that more than 300 people got them yesterday at a flu clinic. Reporting live in Kent County, Tom Lehman, WBOC News, Dover.
All right, Tom, thanks for that. Now, according to the CDC, seasonal flu activity can begin as early as October and last until May. Flu season most commonly peaks in the United States between December and March. As of last month, a total of 85 pediatric deaths were reported in the 2015-2016 flu season in 33 states and in D.C. For the first time this year, only the injectable flu shot is being recommended by physicians.
Delmarva Power has proposed increasing your electric bill, by about $21 a month, and Maryland customers are not too happy about that. At the final public hearing last night in Salisbury, customers were determined that their voices be heard. In 2012, the company requested a $25 million increase from the Maryland Public Services Commission, and they received $11 million. This time they're asking for a $66 million increase. Delmarva Power says they need the money to help pay for reliability improvements and to offset the cost of smart meter installation. A final decision on that increase is expected to be made by a utility law judge by early January. A spectacular day here on Delmarva today, a bit breezy, but really felt nice outside.
Definitely a nice way to bring in a festive weekend. Taking a look now into Easton from our Hertrick camera overlooking the Tread Avon River. Dan Satterfield says the beautiful weather will continue. He joins us now for a first look at your weekend weather forecast. Dan, how's it shaping up?
It really does look nice. We did manage to get above 60 today. I thought we'd stop in the upper 50s, but a few spots did get above 60. Yes, it's breezy. It's going to be a chilly night. Radar's clear. But, boy, the weekend is just going to be fantastic. Here's a look at the satellite. You can see clear skies here. It is quite a bit cooler to the north. You get up into New York State, temperatures there in the 40s today. 59 in Del Mar and in Dover, 58 at Roosburg, and in Cambridge it's 59, 60 in Ocean City right now. It'll be chilly in the morning at 42 under a clear sky. And then tomorrow the winds go back to the southwest, and by noon we're in the 60s. A good breeze out of the southwest. If you're going to the big Sea Witch Festival parade, it'll be chilly early, but by afternoon, even late in the morning, the temperature should be above 60. Just a good jacket is all you're going to need. More on the weekend weather. You're going to fall over when you see Sunday's forecast in just a minute.
All right, Dan. Well, he mentioned the Sea Witch Festival, one of a lot of things going on for this beautiful weekend coming up here. Let's talk about that. It is the 27th year of the festival, a 3-day celebration with parades, contests of all varieties, and a whole lot more. It runs through Sunday afternoon. Admission is free all weekend, and if you plan on hitting the parade tomorrow, you might see some friendly WBOC faces strolling through. That kicks off at 11 a.m. tomorrow in Rehoboth. And if you're looking for more weekend events, including some trick-or-treat festivities in your area, you can head on over to WBOC.com. We have a full list of dates, times, and events all across Delmarva this weekend under our Web Extra tab.
And making headlines this afternoon, presidential nominee Hillary Clinton is back in the hot seat for her emails. Clinton arrived in Cedar Rapids in the battleground state of Iowa for a rally this afternoon, just as news broke that the FBI will be taking a second look into her private email server. In a letter to Congress, FBI Director James Comey said the emails resurfaced in the reported Anthony Weiner sexting scandal and may be, quote, pertinent to the investigation. Back in September, Comey announced the FBI had closed an ongoing investigation into Clinton's email server, saying that no one should face criminal charges in that case. And
Donald Trump's running mate Mike Pence was back on the campaign trail today after his plane slid off a runway in New York last night. It happened at LaGuardia during a rainstorm. Those aboard said the plane's approach to the runway was a bit bumpy before it hit the runway hard and went off into a grassy area. Passengers also said they smelled burning rubber. Pence appeared on CBS This Morning today to assure that he and other passengers are just fine. He then got back on the horse. He's in Pennsylvania for a Trump rally today. Bill Cosby's defense attorneys are reporting he is legally blind. The defense team filed a motion in a Pennsylvania court yesterday saying the impairment could hinder his ability to defend himself on trial. Cosby is facing 3 charges of felony indecent assault following a 2004 indictment involving Andrea Constant, an employee at Temple University, Cosby's alma mater. The motion is part of the team's effort to get the charges dropped against the actor. Trial is set for June 5th of next year.